my friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No.
Good morning, everyone. As bedraggled as ever, so I do apologise for my appearance. I have actually brushed my hair. It just needs a really good... Do you know what? There's so much damage from them GHDs and like curling it. Yeah, so I'm actually glad that the GHDs are packed away and I can't get my hands on them because it's ruining my hair. I'm going to organise soon, I'm sure, a haircut, but until then, you know, we're not styling at the moment, so it is what it is. Anyway, good morning. Welcome back to a brand new vlog. We're sat in a little car park. It's not that busy, you guys. I don't know if the kids have gone back to school. They're not going to go back midweek, are they? Or just everybody's spent up. But for a Friday, it's not that busy. I'm sat in a little car park. I've just been to get the food shopping for the weekend for us. So yeah, I've done that. And basically, guys, we're escaping the chaos at home again. There's no point vlogging from inside the house. I can't vlog from inside the house because, like I said in the last vlog, I showed you that second reception room and the walls that will be coming down in there. Well, they're coming down today. So it's dusty, it's everything, it's everywhere we don't want to be. So we're hiding. We're hiding from the dust. And yeah, I thought we could take a break from all the renovation stuff. I'm going to show you obviously when the dust has settled at home later on, and this is still a renovation vlog. But I thought we could go shopping and just like take a little break from it all. It's something else we love to do on this channel. So yeah, I want to have a little look around Primark again and H&M and just have a little wander around town and just like escape. Shopping is something I love doing. Don't we all? So yeah, let's go.
I've been looking for a love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too, I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no,
old school classic biscuits. There's some others that are my favourites as well, like Maryland cookies, Jammy D's, Jammy Dodgers. If you don't know what Jammy D's are, it's a northern thing. And BNBN, do you remember them? I can't wait to sit down with a cup of tea later whilst all the dust has settled. Hence these biscuits are in this jar so they don't get ruined. Hi guys, it's later on in the day and I've not been filming because I've been holed up in my bedroom. I'm absolutely freezing cold. Hubby is obviously in and out downstairs, all the doors are open and it's just flipping freezing. So I've been trying to keep warm up here in my bedroom. I've got changed, put on a hoodie. Yeah, I've just been trying to keep warm. I've got some content planning done and diary entries whilst I've been up here, and yeah. Oh, also I picked up some goodies from Primark, and H&M. Ta-da! I'm going to do a separate video because I picked up a few items from Primark. Not enough to do a Primark haul completely. I also picked up a couple of items from H&M as well, couldn't resist. So I'm actually really chuffed at what I picked up today. There is enough combined to do like a H&M slash Primark haul, so I'm going to do it in a separate video actually. Can't show you what I've got today, there's too much going on in the house and it's getting on now later in the day, so hubby's on call, he's just cleaning up the site downstairs. I will show you that as well, probably Monday morning when everyone's gone back to work and it's all cleaned up and things like that. And yeah, there's not much else going on today to update you on apart from hubby's on call. He's had loads of call outs whilst he's been working. He's just non-stop, isn't he? Bless him. Obviously I've not been able to get into the kitchen to prepare any dinner. Don't really want to be doing that either until we've had a really good clean up, because dust does get through the dust sheets even if you've got dust sheets up, so it gets everywhere. I've not been able to get down and make him any dinner, so usually we do takeaway or go out for dinner or whatever on a Saturday night, but we're going to bring that forward. We're going to do it tonight because it just makes sense today. I'm going to go with him on the call out and I think we're going to go and get a KFC, and yeah, we'll probably won't be back till late night. We'll take Ralphie as well and then we can all be together this evening, and he's not on his own doing the call out, because otherwise he's going to get home at like probably past 9 o'clock, you know, with the amount of call outs and where they are. Yeah, I'll check in with you guys soon. So normally we order like a boneless banquet box, I don't know what you call them, boneless like fillets. It comes with popcorn chicken, a big bottle of pop, and loads of chips. Yeah, so we ordered that, and I think it normally is around, I think we order a 15 piece. Ash eats loads, right? So don't think I eat all that, because I don't. I just have a normal portion size like everybody else. Ash eats all the rest. Anyway, we got to the till, so we got all this food for 11 quid because they'd made a mistake. They tried to get us pay for somebody else's food. Give us this big bag full of stuff, which is our order. All of the chicken, 15-piece chicken bucket, and all what I've just said basically for 11 quid. So quids in, you know, we're all about the savings on this channel. We're well chuffed with that, because normally it costs us about 26, 27 quid. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off the vlog for tonight and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everybody. Coming to you from the snug room. I can't tell you, it's still a building site. It's still the same in this snug room as what it was when I last showed you guys. But I just love, especially now it's started to sunshine. The sunshine started to come out. I can't get my words out. Put your teeth in. Now the sun's shining, it just makes such a difference in the house when the sun's shining. It feels such like a different space already. Can't wait to give you guys a little tour of what we've done in the other room actually, and I'll do that later. But yeah, I'm loving sitting here in the mornings on the windowsill in the bay window. I'm sat in the bay window. And you can see the woods behind me. It's just really, really calming. I know I'm backlit, so I apologise for that. But I'm just loving life in the mornings in this house. I'm sure when we get to the winter it'll be fine because we'll have done all the house then by then. It's just not a vibe when you're living in a building site. You've got creaky flipping. Did I tell you? Now I know why they blocked up the fireplaces. So we just had a storm in the north of the UK just not long ago. A couple of weeks ago when you're filming this and when you're watching this even. Oh my god, I didn't even anticipate it, but these fireplaces we've opened up in the house, howling. They were flipping howling. It's a good job Ash were on, because I would have been terrified in the night if that were happening and he wasn't with me. I'm always waffling on in the morning, aren't I? It's like, get on with it, Susan. But you guys don't mind, do you, me waffling like this? Like, this is what I do every morning. This is real life. I used to do it at work. I actually think I used to bug the shit out of everyone at work because by the time I got to work, I was like on my 3rd coffee. So I was like, mouth to mouth. Yeah, I just think I used to just bug everybody. But there's no harm in being cheery in the morning. Like, what's that all about? If someone's cheery in the morning, that's brilliant, isn't it? Or else, gosh, it'd be well depressing. So anyway, there's not much going on today. Ash is on call. I keep saying that. He's on call. So he's just gone out again for some call outs, excuse me, for work. So I'm left holding the fort, which I don't mind. I've just been helping out really by cleaning up the site. Because let me just tell you, when you're doing a renovation, obviously if you're used to doing it, then you're going to know this, but you need to keep on top of the site. If you keep the site clean, it really makes a difference. Obviously, we've had so much dust because walls have been coming down. It takes weeks to get rid of the dust properly. So I've been like spraying the air with water spray, then it grabs the dust and brings it to the floor. And then I just keep hoovering. Little Hetty, honestly, she's a little trooper. The best little hoovers I have ever had. Do you know what? I always think, oh, I really want one of these Shark hoovers or one of these Dyson or these cordless vacuums that I see everybody having, the latest gadgets and gizmos. But my little Hetty, she's so strong, she picks up everything. She's like a site hoover. She's picked up so much rubble and bloody all sorts of rubbish through these. She's survived 2 renovations. Gosh, I don't know how old she is. She's years old and she's still going strong. Honestly, she's the best little hoover I've ever had, and I just love her so much, and I won't get rid of her or replace her until she dies. So yeah, little Hetty update. And then we've got some more wallpaper to come off in the 2nd reception room, the family room we're calling it. So yeah, wallpaper to come off in the family room as well. So rubbish jobs really still at the moment. Still waiting on a plasterer. I think actually I can safely say, don't hold me to it because I'm you know, everything can change with renovations. That's why it's really hard to update you. Everything's like a possibility or a potentially, and because it just can change and like turn your plans upside down every 2 minutes depending on like other people and stuff. Like we've been waiting for this plasterer for ages, so we've been just toddling around doing little bits of things we can do in between him arriving and finishing, and it's really going to come together once he's been. But I think I can safely say, don't hold me to it, that in next week's vlog we might be plastered. I don't know if I'm gonna try and get some footage of them plastering, because I think it's really like aesthetically pleasing, satisfying thing to watch. I love stuff like that. What else have I got to update you guys on? Oh my god, we've still got no Wi-Fi. Can you believe this? We're about, as I'm filming this, we're 1 week-ish, don't know, into the renovation and to moving into this house, and we've still got no Wi-Fi. 5 times they've been out now, can't do anything for some reason, this wiring situation on the street. Apparently guys, Virgin or any sort of broadband provider, they need to ask council permission. They need to get permission to dig up the road every single time. So that's why it's taking so long each time. And yeah, they've pushed it back now until May. They've given us a date in May, I can't remember, hubby told me, but I just don't believe them. So I've had to order myself, well, hubby's ordered me a pay-as-you-go SIM card with unlimited access to the internet. Unlimited, he knows what he's doing with that stuff, I don't really know what I'm doing. Unlimited data. And you pay a monthly fee, and it's a SIM card basically for my phone, so that I've got connection to you guys and to the world, because it's quite daunting, you know, especially in my age group, not having the internet and being connected to the world. It's nice for like a detox, a digital detox kind of a sense, but it's not good in the sense of the world requires it. Every time I go somewhere, like for an appointment or I need my bank information, it's like, and you've not got a connection to the internet, you feel like you can't get on with just normal everyday life because everything's gone digital, so you need to be connected. And it made me think about old people, like bless them, they must feel really unconnected from this world, you know, not being able to do those things, because it's quite daunting, isn't it? And it makes me feel really sad, actually. It's because I was brought up by my nanny, and I just think about her in this world and not being able to like feel like she can do anything. Then again, I would have helped her. Anyway, you're probably sick of me waffling on about that, but it's obviously important because I can't get these videos out to you guys. So if I've missed a couple, or I'm missing comments and things like that, that's why. What else has been going on? Oh, I've been meaning to tell you, I've been having a lot of deja vu in this house. I used to have deja vu growing up a lot, and I've not had it for a few years, actually. It's not been as regular, and then in this house I've been having a lot of it, and I love like deep, meaningful conversations like this, like deja vu. It's like a phenomenon, isn't it? And I always question, like, what does it mean? Like, what do you guys think deja vu means? You know, that feeling that you've been here before. Like, I can almost sense that I have been here before. And this feeling came over me, like I said, in the house. I've been having a lot of deja vu, and I had this sense of, you're on the right path. Maybe, just maybe, my spiritual self, excuse me, knows that I'm meant to be on this path, and therefore that's what the deja vu is. It's like a sign, like confirmation. I don't know. What do you guys think deja vu means? Anyway, side note, I really went off track then, didn't I? Like, whoa, for a morning. Also, just quickly before I go, I promise I'm gonna go this time, I'm just missing my clean with me videos so much. The clean with me videos do really well on my channel, and I'm missing filming them as well because I do enjoy them. Obviously, I like to keep my house clean as well. So I'm gonna get on with some cleaning in this site, and that's the best you're gonna get out of me for now for the clean with me videos. But just know that they are coming. They're coming back, guys.
How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the phrase getting higher. You hear when I hear me, yeah, nothing else in between, yeah. Try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen when we talk. We don't listen when we talk.
Lord Margaret. Oh wow. Oh dear Ralphie. Wow. No, he'll cut his little feet on the tiles. Be careful, my love. Oh, this is disgusting, Daddy. Got wallpaper. It's so bad. So guys, the tiles have been ripped up. That's what all that banging's been this morning, is it, hubby? Yeah. And then that's the chimney breast wall. So I'm guessing that you're gonna rip out all them cupboards on this side. Yep. And the wallpaper. Groovy, baby. So this was all rotten.
Just water on the place, so from underneath or
Yeah.
through the wall.
Oh my god, you can see it here. How rotten the floorboards were just crumbling. So, oh, original tiles. I quite like them blue ones. Look at them, guys. Good morning everyone. I am starting the day with a fresh orange juice, super cold fresh orange juice. I don't know what it is, but I'm obsessed and craving fresh orange juice at the moment. Okay, so where do I start? It's been a couple of days since I last picked up the camera. Sunday evening, let's call a spade, I was followed into the woods on my usual dog walk, and I'm not going to go into it in this video. I did create a separate video and going into detail of what happened and what my thoughts and my opinions and everything else that was going on in my head at the time. So yeah, I'll leave that video, if you haven't seen it already, linked down below. And I just wanted to say thanks to everyone for being so kind and supportive and caring about me. It's like really made me happy during this like really weird time. Obviously, it's knocked the wind out of my sails, so to speak. I've just been so happy and bloody upbeat and just excited of like our new house and where we live and the location, especially the woods. And then that happens and I just think, like, why has that happened? I don't know, I'm a deep thinker, so. But yeah, it has took the wind out of my sails, so to speak. So I'm really sorry if you come here to obviously watch my upbeat vlogs. You don't come here for a depression session, but at the end of the day, that's real life of what has happened during the filming of this vlog. And if I seem a bit different, that's probably why. I've actually ordered a raper lime from Amazon off of one of your recommendations, but I just wanted to say as well, thanks to everybody who showed concern and support and just your caring, kind comments. You guys really make it worthwhile me coming here and showing up and filming videos. And you know what, like, this is my life. This is my life, and I'm not letting, like, I was getting a lot of comments like, oh, don't go into the woods then. Like, oh, don't be a woman then. Or don't do this then. Don't do this normal thing then. And it's just ridiculous. Like, I'm the problem. Like, I'm the problem. And I can't tell you how crazy that is. I am not going to let someone dictate to me what I can and cannot do in my life. Obviously, moving forward, it has shook me up a little bit, and I will be looking into all of the ways I can keep myself safe whilst I'm out there. I'm going to be totally aware now of my surroundings. And that's another thing I was discussing with someone in the comments as well. I said, like, I don't know what's worse now. Now this has happened, it's almost like I've got two choices. I'm either super hyper aware of something bad might happen, therefore I can't enjoy my present moment because I'm too worried about my surroundings, where I am, something's going to happen, I need to protect myself. Like, what's worse, being hyper aware and not enjoying your life, basically, or being totally oblivious to the dangers that are lurking? Like, I don't know what's worse, and I don't have any other choice. So I'm really sorry this table's rocking. But yeah, that's where we find ourselves at the moment, and I had to mention it through this vlog because, like I said, if I seem different, that's why. And I can't just carry on faking it like everything's okay, because that's just not real life. Like I said, I've ordered a raper lime, which will show up during this vlog, so I'll show you what that looks like. It was only cheap. I hope it works. I hope it's really loud. I'm also going to take different routes, which I normally do anyway. Like, I don't walk the same route every day at the same time. I just don't. It was like, I'm always random. Like, I'm not a stupid girl, like, to begin with. But I've also learnt from this situation, I need to work on my fitness. So that's really at the forefront of my mind. The way I felt when I ran up that hill, guys, I nearly died from flipping physical activity. That's what I felt like. My throat was burning, like, seriously. And then at the moment, because it's so like recent and raw, I'm only going into the woods when I can see that there's a lot of people down there. So yeah, we're doing that for now, and I'm gonna really try and not let it ruin my life. Anyway, let's get back to the vlog, guys. So today we are still in a building site. I still need to give you guys an update on these rooms. We've actually initially been discussing some plans as well, which I'll share with you when I give you a little tour of what's changed in this family room and the kitchen. I've not been able to get down here because there's been so much dust again. Hubby's been working really hard. We've uncovered another fireplace, spoiler, in the kitchen, and we've got some initial plans floating around, so I can't wait to share those with you later on. Today, we're just taking it easy. I actually need to do a few, like, everyday errands today. I need to get Ralphie's wormer and flea treatment sorted, so we need to go to the pet shop. What else do we have to do today, Ralphie? Oh, I need to get keys cut as well. We've got a few doors which only have one key, and I need to get a couple keys cut so that we've all got like a set of keys, a proper set. Because at the moment, I've got one key for one door, Ash's got another key for another door, and we've got our designated entrances. So yeah, we need to get the keys cut. We've got that many keys. When you've got more rooms and more bigger space, you don't realise how many keys you've got. You need to know like where they're all for. So I'm going to finish my orange juice and then water the plants, which are in the porchway at the moment, and I'm trying my best to keep them alive, but I'll show you that in a second. And then we're going to head out and go to the pet shop and get some keys cut and do all those little jobs. So this little contraption is a pressure sprayer, some sort of tool. I don't know what it's actually used for, but basically it holds water. You fill it up with water, you pump this pump, which causes pressure inside. And then you spray with that out of there, and I've been watering my plants because I need to keep them alive, and they're currently stuck in the front in one of the porches. It's a bit like a greenhouse in there with all the windows, but they're actually doing okay apart from one of them, which is a little bit crusty, so I need to keep them alive, and I've been using this. So let's go and water the plants. Are you going to have some medicine with some peanut butter? Just a little bit. Ralphie's really good at taking his medicine, aren't you, Ralphie? Yeah, you know what this is, don't you? Oh, thank God it's there. These are the ones I needed to get cut, this and this. And I couldn't find that little one. When I was rooting in my bag in the shop, I couldn't find it. I'm so glad because that's the only one. Good morning, everyone. Today is an exciting day. I have finished my Invisalign treatment. I'm actually sat outside of the dentist and I'm going in a second for my appointment, and I think we are removing all the little attachments from my teeth today. I also think I might be having whitening today. I'm not quite sure. I've had that many appointments over the last however long, 6 months, that I just don't know what's going on anymore. But I just know that we've got to remove the attachments today. Then I have to have the whitening to get to my teeth to a stage where we can then do the bonding to match the whitening, and yeah, it's exciting. So we're back from the dentist and I had my final impressions done on my teeth, ready for my final retainers. However, I've come away and I'm well confused because how can they fit me for retainers at this stage when I'm having more work done on them? I don't know how it's going to pan out really. I expected to have whitening done today. I think someone said I was having whitening done today, or maybe I'm mistaken. But yeah, I didn't get my whitening done today, which is fine. I've got that appointment in 2 weeks from today, so I'll include it in next week's vlog, more than likely. After the whitening, we're having a new crown fitted on the front and some bonding done, so they'll look a little bit more aesthetic at at the front. So I'm really excited about that. I've decided to keep the bangs. Anyway guys, I'm back home now. I'm on my second coffee because one was not enough this morning. So today, I think we should nip to Dunelm. It's been a while since I've been on Dunelm. I'm going to be laser focused though. We're not going to do like a shop with me. I'm not going to spend ages in there. I just want to see what kind of lighting they've got because as you know, I'm having the 2 bedside lights hanging down the sides of the bed. Now I can't choose between these ones, but there are these and these. I did post a poll on Instagram with some lighting options that I really like. Now I know they're really similar, but I can't choose between them. Like every time I choose one, I think no, the other one, and then when I choose the other one, I think no, the other one. So I put it on a poll on Instagram, and you guys weren't very helpful either because the votes were like split right down the middle. I think it was like near enough 50-50 split. Anyway, I wanted to see if Dunelm have some similar. I did find on the website they've got these, but these are wall lights and we're not having wall lights because they'll be hanging from the ceiling. The wall light ones from Dunelm, the Churchgate collection I think it's called, they will look great in the snug room, won't they, on the wall, because I'm looking for some like wall sconces or wall lighting, so I think they'll look really nice in there. Yeah, I can't decide. Anyway, I'm just gonna have a shop around. I might even nip into Next at some point and have a look what they've got. I've had a look on Zara and H&M Home. There's nothing I like for the bedroom bedside lights on those websites. The ones I've just shown you on screen are from Pookie Lights. Again, I'm gravitating towards a lot of their stuff actually from Google searches, and yeah, I love them. I love all the brass sockets and light switches they've got as well, although they are rather expensive, so I'm looking for cheaper options. But I love shopping around for stuff like this. I think this is the most exciting bit, and once all the plastering's been done and the painting, we'll be installing all the lights and the sockets. So naturally, that is the next stage. So excited. Let's get to Dunelm. So that was a fleeting visit to Dunelm because I got in store, had a quick look round, didn't even get to the lighting section, and hubby rang me. Can you run home quickly because Virgin apparently are coming? They rang him at last minute, Virgin are coming. So I've got home and they've already left and rang Ash back and said basically they can't do again what needs to be done in order to get us connected to the internet. So I'm so over it at this point. I'm so annoyed as well because I was having a right good time having a mooch around. So we didn't end up going to Next, but we will do soon. Okay guys, it's time for a little tour of the family room. So here we are, coming through the arch into the family room. Ta-da! Don't think you've seen that fireplace uncovered, have you? I can't remember. Anyway, there's that. We're having a real fire there in this room. And then I think the last thing you saw in here, was it the ceiling? We were painting the ceiling and I said hubby was acting like he was painting the Vatican. Well, the ceiling's all been like primed with a paint that's like nothing can come through because it was heavily stained with nicotine and we didn't want that seeping through the just normal white emulsion that we're going to paint it. It's going to end up white anyway. So that's the first coat done on the ceiling in here. I finally managed to strip this back wall here as well. So that's bare now, ready for plastering. And then that wall has come out. The corridor, that really creepy corridor, was behind this room here with the wall, and it was really creepy. So obviously that wall's now gone. Now that back wall, which was part of the corridor originally, is now the back wall to the lounge. We stripped off this back wall of wallpaper and found this. Like literally, tell us you're from the 90s without telling us you're from the 90s. How do I know that's from the 90s? Because these little equals mark and the 4 was a 90s thing. Just a guess. I don't think they did it in the 80s. Did they do it in the 80s? I remember it happening in the 90s anyway. So James for Jackie. So a little bit of history there, I suppose. Yellow, that's been stripped, and really happy now that corridor's gone. That creepy corridor. So we're left with this little bit here. So in here, there's going to be a door there into the little downstairs cloakroom. So we're going to have a toilet and a basin in here, and then obviously there's a cupboard there under the stairs for obviously everything else everybody has a cupboard under the stairs for, I suppose. We did knock out this full wall, and then we've built it back up. I don't know why we had to do that, I can't remember, but we've built it back up. So there's a little bit of a wall here separating that door to the cloakroom. We didn't want the doors to the cloakroom to open onto straight into the lounge, you see. So we've created this little wall. We've got arches ready to go, and we've ordered corbels that will sit underneath these arches once it's been plastered. So this arch will match the arches over here, and then we're also having an arch here which hubby hasn't done yet, so that's to be continued. We're not going to arch that or that because we want to keep it open. It'll make sense when it's all been plastered and the arches and the corbels have gone in, you'll see. So this wall's also come out to the morning room. So they used to call this room the morning room, I think, in Edwardian houses, and usually it's full of windows, very much filled with light, which is what that big window section is down the bottom there. And yeah, we have knocked out and uncovered the original Edwardian fireplace. Now this one is the tallest one in the house. Yeah, excitingly, this one is what they would have used to cook on. Like literally, I can walk straight into here. That's how tall it is, and I'm 5'3". So I would say it's about 5'2", the size of this fireplace. So we really want to keep it. I'm going to explain the plans in a minute, but yeah, we've knocked out that fireplace ready. This wall also was wood chip. Oh my God, you can even see where the wood chip, the chippies have been. What a nightmare. Hubby got it off in like 2 nights worth of work, and he did get it off. I did try to help him, but honestly, it was the most horrendous wall to strip in the whole house, and I'm glad it's not everywhere, if I'm being honest. So let's talk about the plans, shall we? Excitingly, so everything down here is now ready for plastering, just like everywhere else. So we can just get on with that really soon. And the plan is, right, I'm going to talk you through the plans, and we're going to go through the kitchen door over there and then come back this way with the plans. So you'll just have to excuse this kitchen, what we're using at the moment, because I haven't cleaned it. Everything's all over the place is what you'll see right now. There you go. And this room is actually an extension to the house. So the roof goes up. We're going to knock out this ceiling we're thinking of doing and have a vaulted ceiling with skylights in. So this room will be full of light in the end. And this little square room here, we're thinking of having it as a utility room, which is separate from the kitchen, which is now at the moment behind me. So we're thinking of having like washer, dryer, dishwasher, butler sink, and everything you need for a fully working kitchen. All the working stuff that you don't want aesthetically out, like washing machine, dryer, dishwasher, dishes, butler sink, in this utility room. We're thinking of incorporating a little doggy shower as well for dog walks, because that's how we live, and most families have a family pet, so that would be very welcome. And I know that this room aesthetically in the end will be a woman's dream room, and it's tucked away from the kitchen, which I'm going to get onto in a minute once we go backwards on ourselves. But let's just turn around, because this wall here is the chimney breast wall where the fire is on the other side. So what we're thinking of doing is having this wall here part of the utility room and incorporating a boot room area along this wall. So all the coats can go in here, boots, walking boots, all the kids stuff and things like that. So like I said, this is a fully working utility room. Aesthetically beautiful and matching onto the kitchen, but still tucked out of the way so no one can see it. Basically where you can hide all your crap and your mess. All the doggy bowls and everything else can go in here as well. So then you walk back through to the kitchen area, which is here. Like I said, it's all open plan, which is why we thought it'd be really good to have the utility and all the working part of the kitchen, you know, the dishes and the things you don't want to see, back in that utility room so it's out of the way. And then this room, this kitchen, this part of the kitchen can be really aesthetic because you can just see onto the lounge and vice versa. So it's a kitchen living space. So kitchen wise, let's talk about what we're going to do. So again, this chimney breast wall, we're thinking of keeping it. We're thinking of keeping the original fireplace as well, structurally speaking. And we're thinking of putting a range cooker in there because I really want a range cooker. And that be my cooking mantle, kitchen mantle station. We can add in some really nice either shelving or cabinetry that's part of the kitchen along this wall here as well, so that we can have like pantry and spices and everything else you'll need for cooking right here on hand as you're cooking. Or we could knock through that wall as well and have it open towards the utility, which will be around that corner. And then in the center of this room, aesthetically putting in an island, a working island. So it's got all the storage underneath and around. We could even put and a butler sink in the island here as well, and all the cupboards, so it's got all the storage space underneath. And then also you can sit at the table at the island around this side, we were thinking. And then maybe on this back wall here having, because I don't like kitchen cabinetry on the wall, I think it takes away your space. I love personally shelving up here, so I love the reclaimed shelves. So I'm thinking of putting reclaimed shelves up here on the wall. You can stack plates on there all the way along and you can style them as well. So I think they look absolutely stunning. So I think I might do that on the walls. And then it saves having all the cupboards in this room. It'll still remain really large. All the cupboards and space you need for storage will be in the island, and then back there in the utility room where all the kitchen cabinetry is, but everything will flow from one room to the next. So then as we're walking backwards, that's what you'll see in that room from here. So it'll be lovely and aesthetic. We're still thinking about what to do with this porch area and entrance way, so to be continued. As you can see, kitchen and dining will be all open plan. We're calling this the family room because it's a very social space. We're going to put in a corner sofa down here, just behind this wall here. And like I said, you can go around there to the toilet if anybody needs to. So it'll be a really nice, entertaining space. I can be down there cooking in the kitchen, as you can see, and the island's there. You can sit at the island talking to me, or you can even sit in here having drinks on a sofa. You've then got this fireplace here, so this part of the room will be a like loungy area. And then we're thinking of putting our dining table over here around this porch area, so you can sit there and dine there. Obviously I'll have beautiful curtains around, and that'll all be dressed beautifully as well. So this space will become one space, one big large cool social entertaining space, absolutely perfect for a family. You can have mum cooking in the kitchen, you can have dad chilling on the sofa here with a drink, you can open the doors, there'll be a courtyard outside. In the winter you'll have a fire here, you can have kids sat at the dining table over there with their homework or whatever you want to do. Everyone can just like camp in here, and it'll just be a really cool social space, so really inviting for families. Fridge wise, because I didn't mention where's my fridge going to go, I want one of those really, really nice fridges, double-doored fridge, excuse me, with beautiful cabinetry that's built in around it, so it's absolutely a beautiful feature. And I'm thinking of having it here built in so that you can even come here to the fridge, and there's the kitchen and there's the lounge. And then if we stand here where the island will be in the kitchen, you'll have this which will be arched here, and then a lovely door down there leading to the cloakroom. You've got your sofa in this corner here, and then here is your fridge, blah blah blah. Because you're thinking, why have you put your fridge in the living room? Because that wall, what was there, what we've knocked down, dictated that that was the kitchen and this was a lounge. Now that wall's gone, who's to say this ain't part of the kitchen as well? Do you know what I mean? So we're not stuck on these plans, guys. These plans can change. These are just ideas floating around. Like I said, the other option is get rid of that chimney breast wall completely, knock right through that wall into that utility room. But I don't think then we'll have a utility. It'll be one big spacious kitchen, big island in the middle coming down from that step and incorporated into the middle of the space, which would also be really, really nice. Either way, however, I do prefer my first initial plan, which is hubby's layout idea, and have that utility room separate where you can walk through it and all the messes in the back kind of a thing, aesthetically in the back. Because you know what I'm like. Yeah, and that's what we're thinking of the moment. But if you guys have any ideas that we haven't thought of, I would love to hear them in the comments section down below, or any questions, if you've got them, leave them down below as well. But this space will be absolutely wonderful when it's finished, a real social space. Let's go back this way. When you're finished in this room with the kids and everybody's packed up, blah, 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 and you want some quiet time, you can walk through this arch and through the hallway, and you've got this beautiful archway and the snug, basically the quiet room. How nice. I think it's genius, opening this house up. Either way, it's an improvement from what it was originally. I think it flows a lot better, and yeah, I just think it looks really, really good. And what a lovely space to come and like chill in. And again, if you're hosting Christmas or Easter, oh my god, this space is just going to be amazing. Oh, and don't forget, what about my bar area? Because I said I wanted a bar area. We can put a bar area in the snug room, or like I said, my fridge will be like aesthetically done down there somewhere as part of the kitchen. Dining table would be down here. We could even build in here, because there's a window next to that fireplace. We could even build in a bar down here, and then it looks like symmetrical in that area. The dining room will take up that space, so then it'll work a lot better. What do you think?
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working.
Good morning, everybody. I am motivated this morning. We are going for a run, and oh my god, last night even, this arrived just in time, because as I've been telling you, I am upping my fitness. Sorry about the background noise, the dryer's on. So yeah, this little contraption arrived last night, and this is a rape alarm. So it says user manual, personal alarm, designated use. This personal alarm mini alarm with keychain is an alarm unit with alarm tone and triggered when the plug is pulled off. So this is what you pull. I want to test it, but will I be able to put it back in afterwards? Read instructions completely before using this product. So it's got a contact pin alarm on-off switch, a keychain, LED light switch. Whoa! How bright that flipping thing is. I can just blind them. Woo! I just want to pull it out and see what noise it makes. Will I be able to turn it off afterwards? Like, how do you dismantle it? Basic operation, change the batteries. Oh, please don't say I need batteries as well. Flipping heck, it's like Christmas. The battery compartment needs to be screwed open, then change new batteries. Excuse me. Using the alarm is activated when the contact pin is pulled out. So you pull it like a grenade. Oh my god, I'm like Black Ops this morning. To silence the alarm, reinsert the contact pin into the device. Yes, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seats? Ready? I'm going to try it. Why won't it come out? I'm pulling the wrong bit. That is in fact the keychain bit. It's this that you have to pull. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my god, that is good. That is good. So I'm fully armed. I'm ready and waiting. I'm gonna grab the dog, get his coat on, and we're gonna go for a run. This house is for sale. What? Isn't it incredible? I just can't wait to start thinking about the next one. So I've got this banana bread I picked up from Aldi a few weeks ago now, and it just so happens I have 2 ripe bananas and some eggs. 2 eggs I think I've got left to make this afternoon. So I think that's what we'll do this afternoon. Literally, it's meant to be. I've got these 2 ripe bananas. They're like super ripe as well. I love them when they're this colour because they're like really, really sweet. I've also got exactly 2 eggs left. How good is that? It's like meant to be. And some oil, and that's all you need for these Betty Crocker mixes. I've got my little loaf tin out. I've also got blueberries left over that need eating in the fridge, so I'm going to pop them in the loaf as well.
I'm walking around feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how.
How nice does this look? I hope the blueberries that I put inside haven't sank to the bottom. We'll soon find out. Everyone, coming to you from our temporary wardrobe room. So we're in one of the back bedrooms at the moment, and I'll show you around more upstairs when, I mean, you've seen all the rooms, haven't you, in the empty house tour, but I'll show you more around each room in a bit more detail, and then the plans moving forward when we get to it. We're not concentrating on upstairs at the moment. But yeah, I'm in the back bedroom, one of the back bedrooms, and we are currently using this space as our wardrobe room. So behind me is my wardrobe, and then we've got a rail for Ash over there because one of the wardrobes, these IKEA ones, actually broke during the move. We're just going to use what we've got for now. I've actually had a really slow morning this morning. We're on our 3rd cup of coffee, back on the coffee. I really need to switch to tea every morning. I just feel tired at the moment, and I feel like I've got loads to do, so coffee gives me obviously the motivation and the kick up the arse that I need every morning. I know I'm not on my own when I say that, especially when you get older. It's like the tiredness doesn't go away, guys. You just get tireder. Yeah, so this morning I'm just about to pick out an outfit because I need to nip into town again. I need to get another key cut, and then I'm also going to nip into the hairdressers because I'm desperately needing a trim. Like, I think you can see it there on the camera. That is not a vibe. Yeah, it's just really dead, and it's them GHDs from styling it like most days. It's quite addictive, isn't it? Hot tools, hair tools are quite addictive because the finish that you get from the hot hair tools, and then when you're doing it every day and then you stop doing it, it's like your hair feels drab, and it is because it's dried out to death. So yeah, beauty wise, I'm focusing on the hair at the moment. So I'm going to get a really good little trim, and then that'll make it feel a little bit healthier. I'm also going to get her to add in some layers. So I've got a bit of texture, especially around my face, because I actually cut my own bangs, if you remember, and I've not blended it very well. Also, excitingly, I picked up a hair dye. You know, I dye my own hair now because it saves money and we're all on a budget. Yeah, I dye my own hair, and I usually go for my natural colour, which is this chestnut brown. I've picked up a honey blonde. I know it's not going to turn out honey blonde if I put it on top of this, but I wanted to go a bit lighter brown, like a warm lighter brown. However, I've got it home and I've thought about it, and I thought, if you put that on this, it's going to turn out, because this is like a warm chestnut brown, it's going to turn out ginger, I just know it. So in my attempt to foolproof the plan, I'm going to keep a hold of that one. Hopefully it turns out. And then I'm going to buy my normal chestnut brown, this colour, because it's darker and it'll go on that top of that really easily to get it back to this, hopefully. And if it doesn't work, so that's what I'm going to do. So we'll do that together on a future vlog. Oh, I've got Wi-Fi, woo! So we shouldn't miss an upload now. Ash actually bought me a SIM card, a monthly subscription SIM card, so I've got unlimited data every month, just until we sort this Virgin out. Virgin, oh my God, it's still not sorted out. So they've given us a date in May, and I'm not convinced it will be finished, completed, and we'll have Wi-Fi with Virgin broadband on that day. So just as a backup plan, because I just can't keep waiting. I've already done that so far, and it's like affecting my life, not having a connection to the world, especially when I work digitally like this. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, I've got Wi-Fi, my new SIM card's in, and I've got unlimited Wi-Fi now, so I can respond to messages and comments and get videos out to you guys on time. So yay! Also, to be fair on Virgin, they have been in constant contact with us, trying to tell us like what's going on, the recent what's going on, and they've got Ash to fill in a form online, and they provide compensation, and I think it works out at about £9 per day compensation that they pay out if you've not been connected to the internet the day after it was meant to be installed for whatever reason. So the payout is going to be quite big. Now, you don't get that money back, you get it like credited to your account. So it's going to work out where our 18-month contract with Virgin, say at this point, at this rate, is going to be free. So there is a silver lining after all. I think that's everything I've had to update you guys on. And I'm going to finish the vlog here, guys, because I've got nothing else to say. There's nothing more going on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, in the next vlog, we've got some plaster on the walls. Oh my God, I am so excited for that. So I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye, guys.